The morning was very cold. Second day of road trip due to missed flight from Ramchep to Lukla. Last night we asked the guide how the road was today, and he said very lightly that it wasn't as bad as yesterday. Just bubbly roads, he said. We started the journey with great expectations. There were 10 of us on this journey. 5 were Indians and the rest were foreigners. The roads were more difficult than expected, but the views along the way were refreshing. We traveled in 2 vehicles. Our vehicle's tire got punctured halfway through. While changing the tire, we got out and had some sights. It was refreshing.
എവറസ്റ്റിന്റെ അടുത്തുണ്ട് ഏതോ ഒരു കൊടുമുടിയുടെ താഴെയാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ വണ്ടി ഇവിടെ സ്റ്റക്കായേക്കാണ് 3 ബൊളേറോ ജീപ്പിൽ ഞങ്ങളെ ഷിഫ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് കാട്ടിലേക്ക്. ഇന്നലെ തുടങ്ങിയ യാത്രയാണ്. ഇതിപ്പോ 2ാമത്തെ ദിവസം. ലുക്ലയിലേക്കുള്ള ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് 15 മിനിറ്റ് മതിയായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ 15 മിനിറ്റ് യാത്ര ഇപ്പൊ 2 ദിവസം നടന്ന് വണ്ടിക്ക് കാട്ടിലൂടെയൊക്കെ നടക്കേണ്ട അവസ്ഥ വന്നിട്ടാണ്.
On the way, we met a few people for the first time who had missed their flight and had traveled this route. It was a relief. Birds of the same feather. The journey continued. The roads became more and more treacherous. We arrived here around noon. We thought this was the end of our journey. It was only later that we realized that we had to move to the next mountain from there. In addition to the backpack, we also had our dazzle bag on the trip. We were carrying all of them. From one mountain to another, unexpected situations kept coming up. The guide came and said that we only had to walk for another 5 minutes. But the journey took a long time. We were getting tired. One of us was down with a throat infection and we had lunch somewhere. There were a lot of people there. The guide secretly notified us that a vehicle was available. But we had to walk a little further from here. We walked again with our bags. Finally, we reached a road that led up the mountains. After waiting for a long time, a vehicle arrived. Meanwhile, it started to rain, it got colder, and started to get dark. After hours of waiting, a vehicle arrived.
No, my backpack. Just make sure. Please do not.
Oh, it's getting sat on.
Is
We
it
threw
here?
it off.
No. Yeah, this is the one. Right? No.
The guide said without any hesitation, "We have to go in this vehicle. 5 people should sit inside and 5 outside." At that time, no one bothered to make any other arrangements.
Tried calling, that also didn't.
No, I don't need my wire. Just,
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is the
There's no
one.
data. Can you hold it for
Huh?
Okay.
My other hand I can't hold it. I can hold it.
Could be?
No. You're too much.
There were 4 of us, one from Mumbai, one from the UK, one from Australia, and I sat in the back. This journey was so terrifying and couldn't capture any footage.
Okay, now you can sit on it. Step on it. Thank you.
You removed it?
Yeah.
The journey was in the dark. As we were sitting outside, we could feel the horror so closer. The roads were still being built. The journey through large boulders that were about to fall apart, a deep valley on one side. The road is covered in mud. The vehicle jumped from stone to stone, and at one point, our friends came and asked if I should stay inside, and I reassured them that it's okay to continue. After a journey that lasted for hours, our porters finally arrived shortly before we reached our accommodation. Their help was something that we desperately required. Day was the most adventurous day of the journey that lasted for several days.